Hi, I'm Ash Heckels and this is Ash Heckels Interviews Hervey Bay. This is going to be a show about me chatting to people who own businesses, about real estate and what they love about Hervey Bay. Yep, no, that sounds good. Should be able to get that next week. Hi and welcome to episode 5 of Ash Interviews Hervey Bay. Today I'm out at the RSL at Tugum interviewing Ken. Ken is a fantastic fellow who's done so much for his community and I just wanted to have a great chat to him. Let's go and have a look. So today I've got Ken Higgins with me. How are you today, Ken?
Very good, thank you, Ashley.
That's good. So Ken, tell me a little about, we're at the RSL here today in Tugum, so tell me a little about yourself and how it all came about with the RSL here in Tugum.
About 2002, we shifted back from Mackay to Tugum, or to Craignish actually, on the boundary of Tugum and Craignish, and I was involved heavily with the RSL. I have been since I came home from Vietnam, and there seemed to be crying out in this area an opening for a sub-ranch, an RSL sub-ranch. It had started down at the hall, at the community hall, and we built a memorial wall down there and conducted our services, Anzac Day, Remembrance Day and Vietnam Long Tan Day down there for some years, and then found that we'd outgrown the hall as far as room and facilities were concerned. So we started working on obtaining or building some sort of premises for the Tugum District sub-branch.
Right.
John Gosling and I were invited to East Timor in 2009 as guests, as Vietnam veterans on Vietnam Veterans Day, to address the troops that were still in East Timor. And on that trip we ran into our politicians in Darwin. The Federal Minister for Veterans Affairs went out for an evening meal with us, with John Gosling, his son, daughter-in-law to be, and the Federal Minister for Veterans Affairs, who is Warren Snowden. Now Warren Snowden spoke to us about what we're up to and where we'd been to East Timor, and appreciated what we'd done over there as far as addressing the troops and giving them a bit of a morale boost, we hope, as old Vietnam vets. We then spoke about what I was up to in Tugum with the RSL proposed building, and actually Luke Gosling, who was part of the political scene up there, said that he had access through Warren Snowden of some Vietnam era Lysart sheds. So we worked on that when we got back home, and I contacted the Army. And anyway, cut a long story short, we acquired one of these Lysart buildings that was Vietnam era, supposed to go over to Vietnam in the 1960s, and they had surplus. So they were at Wallangarra Army Depot down on the border of New South and Queensland, and the Army engineers, as an exercise, came up to Tugum with all their gear and about a dozen troops, and in 1 week had the Lysart's building erected.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yep. Yeah, that's excellent. So Ken, tell me, what's the importance, or how does it help Tugum, and why is it so great for Tugum to have here?
A massive amount of veterans live in this area. That's Hervey Bay, Maryborough, and the surrounding areas, Barham Heads through Tugum, and etc. And the big clubs, as in Maryborough, Hervey Bay, Bundaberg, cater for social activities, meals, poker machines, but the veterans were crying out for somewhere to be able to gather in a more friendly atmosphere, in as much as no poker machines. They could have a drink and a yarn and feel relaxed, and being a bush setting here, it was fantastic. And we started off with 12 members, and here we are a couple of years later. We've got 70 ex-service members and over 100 social members, which gather here. The people gather here weekly, and we have magnificent working bees and interact with the general community. We raise money for all sorts of charities and interact with the general public, and also we do a lot of welfare work for the older veterans in the area and the younger ones. The younger ones have become very important because they need somewhere to hang their hat, and in the big clubs they don't feel that comfortable, whereas out here they love it out here.
Fantastic.
And our Vice President is a East Timor veteran, and he's attracted quite a few of the younger vets along with the facilities themselves. So yeah, that's worked out fantastic.
That's excellent. So Ken, just one last question. Why do you love Hervey Bay? And why do you love Tugum?
Oh, I think it's one of those friendly, laid-back areas where people seem to be able to enjoy themselves and interact with each other without all the city-type atmosphere of too busy to talk, and just a lovely place in as much as we've got beautiful fishing, beaches, and I'd like to say beautiful people.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Well, Ken, I'd like to thank you very much for your time today. It's been wonderful to talk to you, and let's go and have a chat to some other people.
Thank you, Ash.
Thanks, Ken.
Well done. Bye.
So thanks for watching another episode of Ash Interviews Hervey Bay. So make sure you like and share this page so that everyone can see what's going on. And also, if you'd like to be interviewed or have something going on in Hervey Bay, put it in the comments below and I'll get in contact with you. I'll see you next time. Yep, no, that sounds good.